This year is the International Year of Astronomy, as proclaimed by the United Nations. The occasion marks the 400th anniversary of the first use of an astronomical telescope by Galileo Galilei. Find out where Korea stands in the world of astronomy. Good to have you with us. I'm An Jung-hyun for Heart to Heart. My guest today says nothing beats the stars when it comes to breaking the ice between people or confessing one's love for another. He will be leading Korea's efforts in celebrating the International Year of Astronomy. Let's welcome the president of the Korea Astronomy and Space Science Institute, Park Seok-jae. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Nice to meet you.
So, how does it feel to have the UN proclaim this year as International Year of Astronomy?
Well, we astronomers are very happy, and we are just ready to do our best for astronomical promotion.
Now, you are famous not only for astronomical research, but also for promoting astronomy among the general public. You've written about 200 books. 20 books, I'm sorry. You've written about 20 books, and you also formed a band. Is that correct?
Well, I wrote several books, and one of them is a bestseller, really. More than 80,000 copies have been sold in the bookstores.
Right.
The book is about the black holes, and I think people really love black holes. So those books gave me a nickname, Dr. Black Hole.
Dr. Black Hole?
Yeah. So the name of the band is Dr. Black Hole and Friends. Yes.
Oh.
So we made astronomical songs, and we played them for astronomical promotion. Also, my idol in my childhood was the group, the Ventures. You know the Ventures?
Not sure.
Pipeline, Wipeout, Shanghai Twist, The House of the Rising Sun, Besame Mucho. So we're playing those songs, yes.
I see. Now, you have an interesting motto in life. You can catch two rabbits if you drive them in the same direction. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think the sentence itself explains everything. You know, we have to do many things at the same time. We have to make many decisions in a given time. So the motto stresses the effectiveness of our life, I think.
Because in the traditional Korean proverb, you're not supposed to go after two rabbits because you'll miss both of them, right?
These days, I'm trying to catch 3 rabbits even. Yeah.
By all driving them in the same direction?
Only in that way we can succeed, I think.
I heard that your dream is to give children many opportunities to see the stars.
Yes, when I was a child, you know, my country was poor, so I have absolutely no chances to watch the night sky through telescopes. We didn't have any telescopes, so I really wanted to look, and so I think I have to show children the stars. The main reason is if the children can be grown up with the stars, then if he or she becomes a movie director, then he or she will make Korean stars. If he or she wants to become an officer in the Air Force, then he will try to become an astronaut rather than a pilot. So I think that it is very important for us to show children the stars.
So is the International Year of Astronomy getting a lot of support in Korea?
Yes. For example, National Assembly members made a unanimous decision for support the International Year of Astronomy. That was a big one, yes.
So hopefully astronomy will get a boost.
Yes, so we are very much excited and stimulated by that, and we are doing our best.
We're joined today by the president of Korea Astronomy and Space Science Institute. We're going to be back with more. Up next, a look at the heartland of Korea's astronomical research, the Korea Astronomy and Space Science Institute. Let's take a tour around the Korea Astronomy and Space Science Institute. Our first stop, the Daedok Radio Astronomy Observatory.
여기는 대덕 전파 천문대입니다. 전파 영역을 측정하는 전파망원경이 있는 곳인데요. 1985년도에 우리나라에 처음 설치가 됐습니다. 이 전파망원경은 우주를 보는 창문, 전자기파 중에서 전파 영역을 이렇게 측정을 하게 되는데, 이 전파망원경 시스템은 안테나, 그리고 수신기, 그리고 컴퓨터 이렇게 세 개로 이제 이렇게 구성이 되어 있습니다.
The radio telescope captures and analyzes various radio waves from outer space. It can also identify satellites that pass through Korean airspace. Our next stop, the Solar and Space Weather Laboratory.
박사님, 여기는 뭐 하는 곳인가요?
예, 여기는 그 우주 환경이라고 해서 우주 날씨를 감시하고 내일 모레 있을 우주 날씨의 변화를 예보하는 곳입니다. 이쪽은 태양 전파 관측기인데요. 태양 전파로 태양의 폭발 현상이 발생을 했을 때 발생되는 그러한 전파 폭발 현상 같은 것들을 관측하는 것입니다.
These weather data are used to identify problems that sometimes arise during wireless telecommunication or satellite launches.
이 간이는 조선시대 세종 16년인 1434년에 제작한 천문 관측기기입니다.
Gani was an observatory equipment used to observe the movements of the celestial bodies during the Joseon period. There's also a special exhibition for the general public.
여기는 우리나라 천문학 역사를 보여주고 있는데요. 우리나라는 전 세계에서 보기 드물게 오랜 천문 역사를 가지고 있습니다. 그래서 천문대라든가 관측기기, 그다음에 관측 서적들, 그다음에 과거부터 지금까지 조선시대까지 그려온 천문도 등이 여기 그려져 있습니다.
From the history of astronomy in Korea to fundamental principles of astronomy, visitors experience space and learn about astronomy. The Korea Astronomy and Space Science Institute. We hope it will grow into a world-leading research institute. Now, many people think of astronomers as stargazers. They just look through the telescope at the sky, but obviously there's a lot more that astronomers do.
Yes, we are doing really many things. For example, you cannot buy the parts of the telescopes. They are not being sold at the marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to make them. So some astronomers are engineers and technicians. And you know, the GPS, Global Positioning System,
Mm-hmm.
now every driver is using that. So
Right.
but the standard point of the GPS of Korea is in Kasi, in our institute. So astronomers are also working in astrometry area, and also the technology hunting asteroids, comets, is exactly equal to that of hunting satellites. So we are also doing something confidential for Space Watch, because we have to find
military
out
purposes.
how many spy satellites are coming and going above. So, so we are doing really many things. Also, space weather problem, and so if when someone says astronomy, then people think that they are just crazy guys at
Just
the
looking
top
at
of
the
the
stars.
mountains. They sleep in daytime and they are awake at night. But that's not true.
That's not true. Well, this year is the UN designated International Year of Astronomy, but I heard that there is a very big significance here in Korea, too.
Well, in 1609, Galileo Galilei, he observed the lunar surface through telescope for the first time in history.
Right.
So this year is the 400th anniversary of that event. So UN declared the International Year of Astronomy. But we have some more good reasons to celebrate this year. Maybe you remember that in 1969, Neil Armstrong, he walked on the moon.
Right.
So this year is also 40th anniversary of that event. Above all, you know, Daejeon City, IAC, a huge event named IAC, International Astronautical Congress, will be held in Daejeon in October. So this year is really exciting for astronomers and space workers.
Now, the history of astronomy in Korea is actually much longer than 400 years. We studied astronomy way before Galileo Galilei, didn't we?
Of course, yes. Korea has a brilliant tradition in astronomy. Let me show you something. You know what this is? Yeah.
It's a 10,000 won bill.
Yes, this is the highest value bill we have so far. If you look at here close carefully, then you can find the stars here. This star chart is 2,000 years old. Yes, and
It's a map of the stars then.
it's a 천상열차 분야지도.
Okay.
It's 2,000 years old, and it was stone carved in the 1st century.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is the oldest star chart we have. And also, you can find the telescope here. If you go to the Bohyun Mountain, Boyeonsan Observatory, you can find this 1.8 meter telescope there. Yeah. So we have such a brilliant tradition, but this 1.8 meter telescope is a small one in the world. If you go to Sobeksan, Sobek Mountain, there's also another observatory, and we have a 61 centimeter telescope. So
Even smaller.
even smaller, yes.
So why is it that we have such a long history and tradition, but our astronomy right now, we can't say the same thing about it?
Well, you know, we had the Korean War, and we have the economical situation was terrible, so we didn't have any chances to invest for astronomy. But now the story is different. You know, the economical situation is not very good either these days, but government decided to invest to basic sciences even more. So extremely large telescope project also. So we are now, we hope we can catch up the world astronomy in next 3, 4, 5 years soon. Yes.
Oh, let's hope so.
Yes.
Well, some people also pointed out one of the reasons why astronomy is lagging behind in Korea is because being an astronomer is a poor job.
Well, that's not true. I don't think I'm rich, but I'm not poor either. But I understand the universe maybe just a little bit more than other people, but that pride is make us really proud, yes. And that's the destiny of the astronomers. If you don't like it, then you cannot become an astronomer.
I think as children, we all think at least once that we would want to be an astronomer that looks at the stars all the time. Unfortunately, in big cities these days, it's not very easy to look at the stars, is it?
That's a good point. Everybody loves the universe, but they don't have any chances to look up the night sky. If you ask children how many stars are there in the night sky, then the answer is usually 20 or 30. You know, if we go to the top of the mountain, and then we can see almost 3,000 stars. And children must know that